What's up, everybody? This is Cooking It Real with Nick, and we are going to make some meatballs today for spaghetti and meatballs. But let's get real first. And the words I want to say is on my shirt. See it right there. Fuck ice. I can go on and on and on, and my blood just boils talking about these assholes. But fuck them. So I'm gonna step away for a second. Maybe take a shot, calm down a little bit, and then we gonna cook some food. All right, y'all, I'm back. Still not calm, but it's fine. We're just gonna cook some food. Cooking some food might calm you. Calms me down a little bit. Plus we get to eat afterwards, so that's always a good thing. What today we're gonna make is meatballs. I did make a little sauce, but I'm gonna do another video with that. But you always need sauce and spaghetti with meatballs, in my opinion. Maybe make a sandwich, something. But here we go. All right, today we have about 1.5 pounds of hamburger, pound and a half of spicy Italian sausage, 1-to-1 ratio there. We have some garlic, sea salt, or salt, black pepper, my favorite, a little bit of onion powder, Italian seasonings, 2 eggs, some milk, and some breadcrumbs. We'll get into this. Okay, get yourself a bowl. We're gonna get this stuff in the bowl and start mixing it up with our hands. Wash your hands. My hands are clean. Just wash them. Just like that. We got the hamburger. Add that right in. All right. You can see in the bowl, it's a bunch of blocks of meat so far. So we are going to, I did chop up some garlic here. Your hands are clean. Let's go. Get your little towel right here. All right, what are we gonna add in this now? We're gonna add some seasonings, okay? I'm gonna go with the garlic powder. I got a little measurement here. I'm gonna try to do some recipes and measurements for you guys now. So we're just gonna go for this. This is a tablespoon. 1, 2, and 2.5. I like some seasonings in my stuff. Italian seasonings. If you don't got the Italian seasoning, obviously you can get like parsley, basil, oregano, all that good stuff. But I had to use this up. Got about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 2.5, fucking 3. All right, that's in there. A little bit of onion powder here. I think it's kind of strong, but I'm just gonna add a little bit. Just gonna sprinkle that in. Maybe that's what, half a tablespoon. Some salt to taste. I'm just gonna eye it out. You know, the sausage is kind of salty too, so be aware of that, but it does need salt. So adding some salt in there. Looks about good. Black pepper, my favorite thing ever. I could just do this for hours and add so much black pepper. My wife gives me shit. I used to have an automatic one, but it broke. I used it so much, so I had to pull out the old trusty dusty spinny winny thing here. Just get that black pepper in there. Keep on going. Keep going. There we go. We might add some later. All right, I'm gonna add the breadcrumbs now. It's like Italian style breadcrumbs. Any grocery store has it. You can use like old bread and soak that in some milk. I don't have any old bread at the moment. I've only done that a few times, but this is just my go-to. I got it in the cabinet. 1 cup of breadcrumbs here. We're gonna do 1.5. That's what I usually do. 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. Milking. Let's see. I usually just eye this, but you know, like I said, we're doing some, you know, recipes type stuff now. So about a cup of milk. Let's see what we're looking at. This kind of adds like the moisture to the meatballs. Mixes everything together. You know, it's gonna be nice and juicy when it comes out of the oven. So you wanna have like a good mixture with the breadcrumbs and obviously the meat. 1 cup, I'm just gonna do 1.5 cups. So 1.5 cup of breadcrumbs, 1.5 cups of milk. What do we got now? 2 eggs. Crack them babies in there. Minus the eggshells. Heard that was good calcium though, so I don't know. Eggs are in. I would wash my hands because I touched eggs, but I'm going straight into this and I'm gonna mix it up. So here we go. Just get up in there. I guess I could have used a deeper bowl, but it's kind of late for that now. That's all right. You just want to get all this married together. Those breadcrumbs are gonna soak up all that milk. It's gonna be really good. You want to mix that sausage and that hamburger really well, so you can get a good consistency on the meatball. Trust me, I've messed this up and did not get a good consistency. So you get a bite of hamburger and a bite of sausage. It just doesn't mix well. It's alright, but it'll do the job. Still better than those little meatball golf balls you buy in the frozen section. I'm not hating. If that's you, do your thing. Get up in there. Get in there. That's some of that aggression out. Just fucking work them hands in that meatballs. You know what I'm saying? All right, we are done mixing, and we are gonna get ready to roll these up into little balls. You can make these as big or as small as you like. And then depending on that size, it's gonna depend on how long you have to cook them. Got a little baking pan here, glass one. This is what I do. I did wash my hands. Obviously, if you have it right here, just roll them up, get them in there, okay? I'm gonna just do this with a little bit of olive oil with my hands. I think it helps not stick so much. Let's coat the bottom of that pan though. All right, so what I'm gonna do, just gonna grab a little handful, just kind of grab it, give it a nice roll like this. See? Like this size, perfect. Set it in the bowl or in the pan. Kind of make them consistent so they can cook the same and you don't have to check every single one of them. You know, obviously they're not gonna be perfect. You could use a scale, but I'm not that guy. So we're just grabbing a little pinch of it and then just rolling. It's a very good consistency of the sausage, the hamburger, the breadcrumbs, all the seasonings. Kind of get in there and see that. Woo! You know, when I'm cooking, I'm usually bumping some tunes too, but can't really bump a bunch of tunes and talk on the camera at the same time. It's kind of distracting. You know, I might start dancing or something, which some of y'all have seen before. It can be great, it can be not. Been watching some TV shows, rewatching Sopranos again. That's the #1 TV show in my book. There's a lot of great shows out there, but Sopranos it's the Sopranos. You know what I mean? Shit. Peaky Blinders is up there. Peaky Blinders. Game of Thrones, obviously. And what I recently just watched on the plane, we went somewhere. Remember the Titans. Great movie where everyone was divided and they got together because of a football team. Became family. What a fucking great movie that was. All right, y'all, we are done rolling these out. As you can see, we got a full pan's worth. That wasn't all of them. It was just probably half. But I don't need 30 meatballs at the moment. So, you know, that 2.5 pounds of meat, 3 pounds of meat is quite a lot of meatballs, you know. So we're gonna throw this in the oven at 425 for about 20 to 30 minutes. What's up, everyone? I pulled the meatballs out. They look bomb. We are going to show you guys the meatballs here. They're really good looking. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna cut into this. We're gonna give it a try, obviously. I made a little bit of simple sauce, like I said earlier. Just a big can of San Marzano tomatoes, salt, garlic, pepper, garlic powder, some Italian seasonings. We're gonna do a video on that later, in a big ass pot of it. So we will do that coming soon. Onto these meatballs though, they look great. Oh my gosh, so juicy. Okay, cut it, not much effort. Ooh, look at that. That looks very, very juicy. What I like to do, I like to dip my meatballs in the sauce to give it a little taste test. But you know what? I might share this with people, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit on my plate right here on the thing. And then you know what? I have some cheese right here. Some Parmesan Reggiano cheese. Just gonna, just perfect bite right there. All right. It's hot, so we gotta blow on that shit. Woo-wee. Ah, damn. No editing needed. No, probably look like an idiot, but that shit soft, melts in your mouth, flavorful, salty. God damn, that's good. You know what? Let's try with the sauce. I feel like it's just helps with the shitty things that are going on in the world right now. Go cook you some food, eat it with some family, eat it with some friends, fight some neighbors over, love each other, check on your people. Cheers to that. So soft. It's a little resistance, not much. Melt in your mouth. My goodness. So fucking good. Well, those meatballs were bomb as hell, like always. I suggest you guys try to make this at home. It's not that hard. Just a few ingredients and some oven time. That's it. So, thanks again for tuning into my video. This is Cooking It Real with Nick. Real talk, real food. A lot of real talk today. Like I said, reach out to your family, friends, your neighbors, make sure they're doing okay. And during these tough times that we're living in right now. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe, like. See you soon.